Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and today's one of those days where we don't know what our next mission's going to be, so let's just kind of look around the map. We got these two flying back to base to get folks healed up, and especially Road Train is the biggest heal that we need to take place there. So let's just kind of quick pop around the map. And the other thing this is why I wanted to pop around the map, because there was one other thing. We're a little lighter than I would like on tech, so this team, or these two ships, are flying over to this zone here to explore, and I'm saying let's take the Manticore 1 and detour up here to do a little trade on the way, and then we'll get back to meeting up there as we go, because there's a little bit of tech here. I know it's not Synedrian, we aren't getting the best deal with New Jericho, but I don't care. We just need some tech, and we have food. They'll take food, and yada, yada, yada. There you go. And we'll get some more materials here for some of that food, and then we probably won't want to spend too great a much, a whole heck of a lot more food at that point. We'll probably be fooded out. So let's just make sure everybody else is in place then after that. Yeah, we're waiting for a new flyer. I have not noticed a new flyer coming out. We're going back to a base to heal up. We're going to trade, and then we're probably going to pop up at some point, maybe to check that out while certain folks are healing up. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So let's get everybody. In fact, why don't we just sit back here and see if a flyer pops up while everybody is shooting around the globe. And we made it somewhere. Oh yeah, this is where we're going to do a trade. There also happens to be a mission here, which we always could do since we're not going for the New Jericho ending, because this, I'm sure, would piss off New Jericho. Sounds like it would be difficult, but I don't have a full team here to do that mission. By full team, I mean a team of 8. So I'm kind of figuring now would be the time to do it with diplomatic penalties halved. So maybe after we heal the other ship up, we actually come back and do this mission, because it's a independent mission that can give us a nice payoff if we complete it properly. And we're retrieving blueprints for a new cybernetics lab from a new Jericho lab. I could have sworn this is an independent mission, is it not? Yeah, it is. Cybernetics for cybernetic deity. So let's just do the trade. And food for materials, you got it. That is what we're here for. We actually have some of these available. Oh, no, that's tech for materials. I don't want to trade tech. I was thinking I could use my food right here, but no. All right, so, this team's good enough to head up here to at least explore, even if we get ambushed, famous last words. Let's do this exploration up here while the rest are healing down below. All right, and this team, especially Squeaky over here, is going to get ourselves healed up a little bit. And here's our trade for tech. I don't think it's a super impressive trade when you're trading for tech like this. Yeah, it's a lot of food for not a lot of tech, but that's a much more comfortable zone to be in for our tech. And let's just see how much food it would cost here. We can afford the 180 just to give ourselves a little bit more materials since we're here. And then let's get down here and join our sister ship, brother ship, whatever you want to call it, our partner ship, and get going. And this ship, we're waiting for the Tiamat to get over here. We can start getting Road Train. That's good, because Road Train's going to need the most time to get healed. So by the time the Tiamat gets there, they won't need so much time to heal. It's Road Train that really got beat up this last time. All right, let's explore here. And a long pig. Our operatives are disturbed to report the discovery of what they describe as a pig pipeline. A bizarre growth resembling the stitched together bodies of pigs several miles long. It is unclear to what end the Pandora virus created this organism, or why it recombined pig DNA to achieve its purpose. Perhaps the entire thing is an aberration. So I think we'll investigate it now that we've traded for tech. 5 is nothing too much to spend, I don't think. And we get research. So at some point it disappears into the ground. Readings suggest it may continue for several more miles in this fashion. Our operatives attach a number of sensors and take several samples. Perhaps Some of the data thus collected will prove useful in our research. All right. Next, we're coming down here to Time Vault next. We'll just get everybody reoriented down there. Once again, we aren't quite flying together, but I don't think this is one we have to worry about not being together on. And we'll continue our flight down here. And we have Jonlin's Rest. Our operatives have set down outside what looks like a private estate. The perimeter fence has been forced and the security system destroyed. This place has been abandoned for years, so it sounds like it may have already been searched. We may not find much, but we'll check it out anyway. Oh, that's not bad at all. Whoever lived here was making preparations for an apocalypse. There's a concrete bunker underneath the main part of the house. Inside, our operatives discover plenty of useful equipment and supplies. At the back, behind the house, there is a grave. The inscription reads, "Here lies General Jonathan Jonlin, warrior and hero to the end." So that's way better than I expected. Really nice haul as far as tech is concerned. So congratulations on that search. I am thrilled and happy about that. So let's come back down here. Maybe Squeaky will be repaired by then, and we can figure out who we want to take out on this particular mission.
The writings of my great-grandfather recount his mission to Oglethorpe University and the Time Vault. It was here in 1936 that he deposited the files, sealed aluminium containers that were locked away to be opened in 1,000 years. Did he know what those files contained? I'm not sure. He was a wily old devil. I have the documents before me now. They prove what I had previously only suspected. A technologically advanced hominin civilization existed on this planet long before Homo sapiens came along. They flourished until something destroyed them. But some of them must have survived, or where did the stories come from? Somehow, they must have won. I know that some of my operatives think I've lost it. It doesn't matter. I have to keep searching. If I find the answer, it'll have all been worth it.
All right, at this point, Syme's notes become hard to make sense of. He seems to have investigated an archaeological site of some kind and noted down several fragments of antediluvian writing, which led him to wherever he went next. We would need to reconstruct the writing to figure out his final destination. So according to his notes, Randolph Symes III discovered that his great-grandfather had buried a trove of documents and samples, largely belonging to the Phoenix Project's predecessor organizations, in Oglethorpe University's Time Vault. There is little left of the university itself, but the Time Vault still exists. It's been opened, presumably by Symes, but is still safe from Pandoran infestation, so we'll retrieve those contents. And anything else? Complete research, antediluvian proto-civilization. So we will do that. There's no more other sites exposed by that. So let's go look in our research and see how long this one will take. 2 days, 2 turns. You know, I'm thinking let's get a couple new weapons. Not that any of them, well, the Venom crossbow is pretty dang powerful. Not that any of these other two are game changers per se, but every little bit helps. Let's put it in here. Let's move it to the top, and then let's figure how far down we'd like to keep it. So I'm thinking let's just do it like this for now. And hopefully when our base is completed down here in North Africa, what have we got, 24 hours? We will speed up our research a little because we do have another research lab that's currently offline here, and that will be helpful. In fact, even Cybernetics Lab is offline at the moment. So this slowed down our research. This base assault that was a challenge really hurt us. All right, now the question. And I think I'm going to actually do search, Corrupted Haven is what I'm thinking. Well, the odds are search, Citadel, search, Corrupted Haven. We'll do search, Because these teams, Machine Hater and Manticore 1, were in pretty good shape. Yeah. I think we'll do it in that manner. Let's come down here and come down here. And then we'll not go any further yet till we deal with 1, 2, or both of these up here. I just want to get the searches out of the way at this point before we do a mission. All right, both our ships here are ready to get healed up. Let's go find out the Manticore 1. Road Train still has a way to go. So we will keep on working, keep on healing, keep on banging away in the workshop to fix up Road Train before we head back out. Now, did I fly back down from here? Yeah, okay, we are flying back down here, so that's good. All right, we are together here. Now, Nefertiti, you don't need a lot of healing, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson. Let's see how Hunter Robin is looking. And we could use a little, so we'll sit here a few more minutes here before, and I've decided we will send this team over here to the Cybernetics for Cybernetic Deity mission. Keep flying, everybody. And let's just wait for the other ship to get there so we are indeed together again. We here at Phoenix Point preach togetherness. Okay. Probably after this search, guess what? They've maxed out their evolution. Basically, that's what this is telling me. We have to worry about no more scary Pandorans. We have already been facing the scariest of the Pandorans now, so it's a matter of upping our own tech in the meantime. All our Void Omens have combined, along with not attacking in a timely fashion the Corrupted Havens and Pandoran lairs and whatnots. The Pandoran bases has led to them maxing out their development. So about the only thing they can learn more is if there's any weapons that haven't been developed that they might be able to pick up themselves and add to those evolved selves. That really has taught me a lot about this mod. Is there's really a higher priority, and Void Omens can really change how fast the Pandorans develop. But we also hurt ourselves. In base Phoenix Point, you could afford to let these things lie a little bit if you wanted to get sidetracked or complete some other objectives. It's a little harder to do that without paying the price here in Terror from the Void. So, lesson learned for when we eventually get to replay this when 1.0 version of the mod is fully developed. So, some lessons along the way that have been at a point, in one sense, quite painful to learn, but we're learning them just the same. All right, an abandoned military base. Sounds like we'll find at least something here. No hostile forces have been detected, but there are probably some resources that we can find. Well, that's a whole heck of a lot of tech, eh? Well, it balances out with the other one, which was tech-heavy, material-light. This one's material-heavy and tech-light. It's a small cache of resources, and we're happy to take any resources we can find. So we're gonna get this team up here to this Manticore 1 and Machine Hater. We're gonna check this one out, and then it's mission time for you guys. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo is pretty much what it comes down to. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And while I'm at it, have we seen a flyer come out? Oh, yes, we have. I'm glad I checked down here because I missed yield pop-up. I'm a master at missing the pop-ups. Now this is an empty Phoenix base that we've never activated, and that looks to be where this Karin is going. So let's get our two ships over there, Nikolai and the Aurora, and have ourselves a little air battle. And then while we're here, make sure everybody else is looking pretty fine, pretty healed. The Tiamat's in great shape, and the Manticore, not so much. But I'm thinking, Road Train, you just came off a tough mission. Maybe we just come down here with live bodies and see how we do. What do you think? I'm thinking we have a team that can handle this, and we'll go in with 8 is what we'll do. And just put together the best team we can for Corrupted Haven and see how it goes. So the Tiamat's heading out. The Manticore 9 is heading out. A road train, as a matter of fact, just to get you healed, we can come back and pick you up after this mission. Just to get you healed, we'll drop you off. Don't worry, we won't forget about you. But we weren't going to use you on this mission anyway, right? Let's get both ships down here. So we have the ability to pick and choose the best team we feel we have available. Now, the other thing I want to check real quick before we get in there is Dr. Biotoxin. So we have some devices that need upgrading. Well, I take that back. We have your upgrades. How about that? Pretty cool. And we can always decide what we think we might need more, whether it's backup ammo for your arms, backup ammo for the gun, or yet another backup turret, which won't be the... So I think we'll go this way when we take you out. Probably road train before we get flying. Whoops. Probably road train before we get flying. We'll have some grenades on his person. You want to call him a person. His sentient being. We have some grenades, and we might be able to use those when we go back out. So, Bioclonic, we're talking we can fix that when we get down here. So let's fly you down here too. I think I got Tiamat going already. Yeah, so we're going to get this team flying off. And let's go find out about our other team up in that other base. If I can get there. How they're looking. Squeaky's not quite ready. I don't know that this is going to be a Squeaky mission anyway. And then, well, you see, we can always do extra med kits for the little dings that we have. Other than that, as far as one corruption there, not a big deal. And how much corruption we got here? We got 4. So Soren would need his... And let's see how far away it is. It's almost max. If we got you to max stamina, then you will not have a negative effect from the delirium, at least for one more mission. The other option is, let's give you treatment and just eliminate it that way. And then if we get a bad, nasty side effect, we can heal from it, like lose all your stamina. And you did not suffer any lasting side effects, but had to be heavily sedated. So yeah, we'll have to recover stamina a little more. We don't have to go to full stamina now that you have been healed. And since we're here, let's just see, is there anybody else that's carrying a high load? No, 2 out of 8 is not bad. And Nefertiti, who do you have that could be a little awkward? Oh, there we go. Anna, you are a little hefty on the old delirium, and so since we've already had one side effect that's causing us to stay here a little longer, I'm going to try another treatment here. And we had the old stamina reduced to 0, so no bad side effects on either of these other than a little bit of a delay in being able to get flying to our independent mission that we want to go to. So we'll let you guys stick off or stick out, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. We'll stick around over here at this base. There, I think there was the stick and the word after stick I was looking for. Stick around the base a little while longer and get yourself healed. And then let's get ready for a little air game. Wait, do we have a search up here? What is this airship? We never sent these guys. Okay, they are flying. Just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. When it comes to ZigZag, it pays to double check. All right, we're going to hang out till it gets there. Oh, it's not going there. So much for hanging out. Looks like it's going here. So Nikolai, get over here. And Aurora, let's also get over here. It did the old ha-ha fooled you move on us. And we are at our infested haven with our first ship. We have to wait for our second ship to arrive, though. We're definitely not doing it with just the Manticore 9 and 3 bodies. No, no, no. No. So let's get back to the air game. I'm still expecting the air game to be next. So let's keep our eyes here. Okay, we're going to explore next. Call me a liar. And let's get back down here. Oh, he's not going there either. Let's get over to the Synedrian Haven. He's just pulling the wool over our eyes left and right. Nikolai, and can I click on the Aurora there? Yes, I can. They decided to go for the Synedrian Haven. let's make friends with Synedrian. Let's shoot this thing down and gain a reward since we're protecting Synedrian of what does it end up being? Like 15 tech? Something like that these days. I think it might be higher, but we have this reduced rewards halved, and is why we're seeing 15. I think. We'll find out. Maybe maybe 15 is the normal amount for a successful air battle, and we're only going to see 7 or 8. We have an independent haven we haven't visited yet. Have we? Oh, well, we'll take a look at that, too. With a question mark there, it tells me we haven't visited there yet. All right, war. This valley was the location of a major battle of the Third World War. The ground is poisoned, and thousands of skeletons, now overgrown by mutated moss, litter the countryside. There is absolutely nothing of value here. Well, silly, silly, silly. You might as well just say nothing found and save me having to read the long story. Well, short story. I think we're getting ourselves in a corrupted haven mood, so we are going to send Machine Hater and Manticore 1 to yet another corrupted haven mission. We might as well do these 2 corrupted havens right together, get a lot of disruption points up here, and try to end this round of the behemoth as soon as possible. That's what I have decided. Now finally, make my words come true, and let's have an air battle before a corrupted haven mission. Well, let's not have an air battle. Let's get over here. And we have both ships here. I guess I lied yet again. Or miscalculated yet again. Maybe that's a better way to put it. It wasn't a misclick, at least. Let's deploy. Daytime. Don't want to wait any longer in case it turns to nighttime. And we're going to pick a team to go out on this one. So we got Jerry Strake Hatkins. And, you know, the one thing I want to do is I want to look through once again at Delirium. I think we all have good... we can have up to 4 Delirium and not have it affect our performance right off the bat. So, Jerry Strake Hatkins is okay. You have a little bit of a problem, this guy, because you're a little higher. I wish I would have caught that while we were at the base so we could have done treatment there. What we will do is see if we can put together a team without you. We have 4 Delirium here, so Dark Admiral can go out on this one. Ramex can go out on this one. Sean can... So Delirium is only keeping this guy off the mission at this point. And we're back up to the top, Jerry Strake Hatkins. So that's the way we're going to look at it. So this guy, take a seat. And now I have to think of who do I want to change the mix with? Well now, since this tends to be a quite challenging mission. Now, Dr. Biotoxin, I may not take you out and take Joe Expendable instead. Let's see what he has. And he's got some pretty good stuff. And what I'm going to do, just, and don't get mad at me, I know you'll be disappointed in a way. We're going to play sharesies, and I just gave it to you. You're going to have to let it go. Just for a battle, Dr. Biotoxin. We'll put that one in there just so you have it. Make you feel okay. And we're going to go back and equip. So you have 2 of these. And you can actually carry it. You have the heft and ability to carry both turrets and not be over encumbered. So the question will be, maybe I'll add a grenade or 2 once we get going on you, since you can't remote control yet. You'll need something to do once the turrets are put down and offensive firepower. So besides healing. So there we go. So you're going out, and we're going to keep Danica sit down on this one. She did get to see some action before. Dr. Biotoxin, same, but being a corrupted haven, I just gotta lean towards the experience. I will take, however, Mad Matt Mancinelli to get the speed in case we need it, since I'm not able to take this guy out on this mission. Now, this guy, are we gonna have to wrest a magical weapon away from you? Does not look like you have anything super amazing that we can't do without. I will take this away, and we might be able to use it on someone else. So now we have the teams we need to equip. Let's get going through here. And speaking of which, do you have goo immunity? Doesn't look like it. Pick up those boots, put them on. I wish I knew that may be a little high on. I'm gonna over encumber you by 1. What I'm thinking. Well, let's play it safe. Dark Admiral, you can carry some stuff. What do we want you to carry? And do I need to really give you goo boots when you can technically jump out of them? No. And that means you can carry more. So you do have Boom Blast. I'm going to give you some willpower since you have Boom Blast, and you will not lose will, at least right away. I'm not going to Rage Burst and pick that up into the pool at this time. I will give you, just because we can Boom Blast, extra ammo there. And actually, take that back. I may take that away from you because we have this. And instead, give you a reload of that. All of a sudden, I'm liking that look a little better for you. Ramex, you unfortunately are over encumbered, my man. Even with just this. Now you have Boom Blast, not a lot of will. So I'm going to spend a little to try and get you enough will for an extra Boom Blast potential. You won't have a lot of extra ammo. You don't have the shoulder mounts. So you're a heavy, but you're not as heavily equipped as I might prefer. Now, this is I forget what kind of Haven it is, but I've got to, since you won't be having a lot of extra shots and extra ammo, you're the one I'm going to carry that gun with to hopefully blow a hole through the wall to get to the corruption node and play it that way. Sean, you need goo boots is what I think. And you're sporting a heck of a lot of med kits, but then that kind of makes sense because you've got all the ammo you're probably going to need for this mission. About the only thing I could see is if we get into a gunslinger position. We could want more pistol ammo, but you know, odds are we will be fine this way. And we'll keep it like this. Robbie Zasso, I could have sworn we took off 2 pair of goo boots, but I gave 1 back to somebody and then the second pair already been assigned. So Robbie, you could get stuck in the goo because you do not have anti-goo inherently. So we'll see if there's another pair of goo boots we can switch onto you as we get down to some of the other soldiers. Other than that, you're looking all right. What we can do, since we might be adding goo boots to you, I'm going to up your health a little bit. Especially since you have a perk that lowers your health a tiny bit. Joe Expendable Average, we've looked at you already, and you're looking mighty fine and ready to go. Yeah. Plenty of grenades as backup, and you do have the heavier hitting weapon if we don't need virus, so I think we're okay. And then we get to Danica, who's not going, no goo boots to share. Dr. Biotoxin, no goo boots to share. And Mad Matt does have goo boots, and since he's a dasher, we probably want to keep them affixed on him. So I think we're all ready to go is what I'm seeing here. I think we're all ready to go. So let's deploy the squad and get ready and get out there. All items on this battlefield will be automatically recovered after mission success. Okay, search and rescue. Director, Matt reporting. We are here at Harbidum. Are you seeing this? The green shimmering? I feel like I have been here before. Matt, snap out of it. We are still Phoenix operatives and we've got a job to do. Scans show that there are survivors out there. Stay frosty and be ready for anything. Dark Admiral, out. So we have landed and we got a new fun little cutscene to bring us to our senses. Now I see mist sentinel. I see 2 mist sentinels right off the bat. I'm glad we have a hell cannon. I'm glad if there's going to be a berserker or a controlled Anu person. He's way back there. So I'm thinking, well, we got a lot of glass. So the hell cannon is not like the biggest need we are going to possibly have to gain the access to the corruption node in there. It tends to be easier to gain we tend to have the ability to gain some side views through these windows without getting amazingly close. I guess we could see about blowing this wall apart, but you see, then it's a weird angle down in there. So this is not my favorite building as far as accessing the corruption node. And we got a guy up here. That's a shotgun. I don't know that we're going to be able to see him, so we got to be aware that we're going to have a shotgun potentially aimed at us. That it's going to make life a little difficult. So who do we want to lead the way? Well, the first thing we're going to do is this, just so we can all be as fast as possible for our setup here. And then we're going to take a look at what we can do about what we're facing here. Sean. Oh, you can see that one. So that's the more hidden of the two, is what it's telling me. So let's see about doing some damage here. Maybe what we'll do is just an armor break shot, just to wear it down a little bit that way, so all the rest of the shots we take can take it out. Let's just see what the shot is first of all. Oh, it's decent. It's one that we shouldn't miss. And so why don't we? So if we can get lined up with anybody else with a less powerful weapon, we'll do better damage. So I will do the armor break. Then any follow-up shots will be able to do more damage, as long as it's on the top of where we're going to remove the armor here. And anytime we can make, and look at that, the shot has given us a blip. We have a blip up ahead that we don't know what it is yet, but it's there. Now, let's see. You do not. You actually have a shot on this guy. Now, wouldn't it be nice if it was a good shot on that guy? And I don't know, given your weapon, that this is going to be an amazing shot. And no, it's not. We can't shoot off what I was hoping we'd be able to shoot off. So maybe what we do is we bring you over here for a follow-up shot, and then we'll need just one more little push to take out that sentinel.
Operative on the move.
This is a tough enough mission as it is, and I'm kind of thinking we don't need to make it any more difficult by having mist all around. So there's that. And then we just need another little oomph, another little push, another little piece of damage, and then we'll have a little less mist on the map. And in fact, if this is I'm kind of assuming, depending on how the enemies are played out on the map, we want to come up this side to approach the corruption node from there. So not going to be that easy. Now we got another blip over here too. So we have some folks around us that we got to be concerned about. So let's not take anything super lightly. How far can you throw a turret just to try and get it out there? And I'm wondering if this is enough distance. That might be, because it's kind of in the opening of the thing. It gives us a line down here, gives us a line, you know, we're going to do our first turret right there, and it gives us the straightaway shot almost down the alley where we want to go. So if I'm going to have a turret that has the potential to help us, that's where we're going to throw it. All right. Joe, we got to figure out where to put you next. What I'm leaning towards, I could bring you over here, and we can get an idea of what we're facing on this side of the map, so we can determine if we need to boom blast or help us out that way. And then you're in cover crouching. Oh, we got a Triton down here. What's he sporting? An Alpha Ghoul. Yeah, there's a lot of hurtful weapons. The only good thing I can say, maybe this would be better cover for us to try and get a peek over here, given what might be coming at us. Okay, and this is a guy we would love nothing better than to get on our side. Wouldn't we now? I hope you have a shot, Joe. The only problem is his back turn. Yeah, his back is turned. That's not going to be an easy shot, especially with your little PDW. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, odds of you being able to hit that has me a little concerned. You might do too much damage to him. But if you can do it, you can get them on our side, that would free... I wouldn't have to send somebody else over here. So we're going to take a chance that you don't hit too much of that body. All right. You did it. You did your job. And look at him. He does not have too much damage. And there we go. We got him for us. So maybe he'll take some of these shots. Of course, that'll still be a will hit on us if he dies. Now, we could think about... Okay, and we now know that it's a Myrmidon over here. I'm thinking a Boom Blast would take this out, and then we could try blasting something else. We wouldn't have access to anything else, though. Because they're well positioned, well covered in the building. Let's see. So I'm thinking Boom Blast here. We try to land a grenade in here against the Myrmidon. It's a regular Myrmidon, so their bites can hurt, but at least they don't apply any secondary hurt also, like acid or poison. So, stay put. Well, I'll tell you what, just in case they decide going for you, back over here. There you go. Those two shotguns or the virus weapon may not hit you now. So I'm going to start with you, Aramex. Ready. That extra will I gave you gives you 10, so that essentially is 2 Boom Blasts in your back pocket, and we're going to use them. And we're going to finish off our Misty friend over here. Wouldn't it be nice if another Pandoran is hiding next to it? And that's a little less mist that we have to worry about. Now, let's see if we get a good sense on being able to land something here to make the Myrmidon fall. You know, it sounds funny making a Myrmidon with wings fall. You know, I think it would flutter down and not take injury, but I think it would still get hurt falling. Or we can start damaging the other Mist Sentinel in order to take it out, because there's no other grenades we can land over here that are gonna, well, it says we can hurt this guy. How accurate can we be? I guess we'll start the damage and shredding back here. Let him be alerted. He was going to miss anyway. Who cares? Let's see what we got. Sean, you're going to be able to overwatch for us. So I've got Mad Matt Mancinelli. I've got Jerry Stray Catkins. I got your overwatch, and then I also have Dark Admiral. They can get away with doing something. And actually, Dark Admiral, you can actually bring a nice shot over here. Probably not kill it, but let's see what it does. It gets it pretty hurt. It gets it pretty hurt. So maybe, So maybe I just stand you there, Boom Blast, and we can take out the Mist Sentinel with 1 grenade, and then this. So this does about... Yeah, so if that grenade can get it down another 25% of health, we might be able to kill with that thingy. So let's do the Boom Blast. Start out with a grenade.
Doing it.
See if we can get enough damage here. And it's going to be close. Oh, so Boom Blast doesn't give me a free shot there? Is that what that's telling me? So Boom Blast no longer expands to your shoulder mount. So that is a change. I seem to recall that is a change. Let's see if we're going to use this or not. Okay, we can kill, and that eliminates a heck of a lot of mist. And that pleases me to no end. Let's switch back to this weapon for Overwatch. Let's switch back to this weapon for potential return fire. That's what I meant, is return fire. Let's move you up here to hunker down. Well, not hunker down, but just be hopefully in a better position to return fire. And now we've got a couple more to have some mobility to be able to take a shot for us. And the question becomes, what do we want to protect against? This guy can probably get pretty dang close. We don't know. I have a feeling these two may end up going against our newly acquired berserker over here. I really kind of feel that. So, Sean, we really can't get your Overwatch through there. What I'm going to try is setting it up over here, so if this guy comes out of that room, maybe we can get lucky, shoot that thing off him. I don't know.
Area covered.
And then the rest of us need to worry about... Now, this guy may fly out against us. So do I want to see about moving ourselves forward and overwatching against him with our two folks here? So I think we're going to do... We have some protection over here. I really think he's our protection. The guy we picked up. I'm talking about our core team protection. So let's bring you, Jerry. We can bring you this far for a pretty decent Overwatch. It gets you crouching cover against enemies with guns. And we're going to try that. And we're going to do a little... Now, actually, the other thing we could see about doing, maybe this is more guaranteed. Can we get it in there? Let's do some guaranteed damage and maybe drop this thing down if we're lucky. Oh, we hurt his wings. Well, we got another grenade. Speaking of guaranteed injuries, we can throw another grenade over here. You're crouching against the enemies with guns. And we'll try hurting the wings once again on this thing up here. So maybe he can't fly so easily towards us. No, and your angle does not seem to be as convenient to hurt this guy. Because you can't... Now it says we're landing it in there. Oh, there's a big hole in the floor. That's why we can't land. I'm like, why can't we land a grenade right next to him like before? Well, because the floor's not there. That's why. So maybe we will resort to... Well, maybe you can get it into this window somehow. That doesn't seem to indicate that getting it through that window hurts the thing. So I guess we resort to Overwatch with your pistol instead as our next best course of action. And I guess what we'll do is we'll assume it's going to fly down to us to try and bite us. And we'll just put a wide Overwatch for it doing that so we have a potential to hit it as it comes down towards us. And then, well, we actually can add your Overwatch too. I can move you this far, but we'll keep you over here and just Overwatch ahead against that thing. Now we can do your Overwatch a little differently. We can be more aggressive to shoot up high for when it flies out and try it that way. And we'll see how this works for us. Jerry, stay put. Dark Admiral, stay put, and let's see what happens. The wing is gone. Oh man, it's gonna be able to bite us. Oh, it just stopped in time. Look at that. Oh, it can't bite us. We got the body on the last shot. Okay. We have bombs. Looks like we missed our return fire. I'm amazed you activated return fire at that distance. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, we're sporting some acid from these guys. So that's not a pretty picture, and we're gonna have our work cut out for us here. Dark Admiral, I guess he was out of sight for your return fire. Well, it doesn't look like we were lucky. I knew it'd be a lucky shot, and oh boy, I knew he'd take a shot. Oh, we got hit there with virus. Fortunately, only 3. Let's see how that affects us. Oh no. Oh no. Don't run away too far. Doggone you, jump on a roof. I would have preferred you jumping on a roof. You know how we love our Acrons to jump on roofs. So let's get over here and see what kind we have. Resurrection guy. So he is not going to call reinforcements. Small, small, really small favors. Now, what can we see from here? And I see this guy having a glow, and yes, indeed. Ooh, hurtful weapon. So we may need to focus on this guy to find out what kind of touched he is, because if he's a reinforcement caller, we want to be able to make sure we take him out right. I mean, right away. And we should have the shots to be able to do that. It doesn't have the most. He has decent health, but not the most you can see on a Triton. So that may be our opening play. Or what can you see, turret, farther back? Maybe we need to get rid of some bombs too. What kind of a hit can you do without armor removed on this guy? Well, you're not going to do a whole heck of a lot of hurt on that guy because this little old Triton is standing in the way. So, first shot. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about this. This guy could be a pain in the butt. Now let's see how your will is holding up right now, Matt. Oh wait, it tells me right here, 6. And you're going to lose half of that. So you're going to be will starved really fast, but I don't have to at least worry about it this turn as long as we don't spend any. So there's that. There is that. So I'm wondering, do we have a shot? Can I get a shot over here? And is it any good?
Acquiring targets.
Oh, I kind of like that idea to get another individual on our side. And your weapon kind of hurt his head a little bit, but you know, he's ours now. He is ours. So we'll go with that. Now I have, let's see what he is health-wise. 240. I'm kind of thinking, I hope. We can do a stomp attack if we can get close enough. And unfortunately, I cannot, and I don't think that's close enough. And so that means I also can't get close enough for a stick. All this would do is get me close enough for maybe a pistol attack. And it's telling me I can't quite... Okay, I can come here, or I can come here for a couple pistol shots at range. 3 to be exact, to maybe start wearing this guy down, and then maybe somebody else can finish it off. And that's an immediate threat in front of us, dealt with. And we have somebody else on our side then. Then I gotta worry about this. Those bombs are a pain in the butt, so maybe we make a run for the building to help protect some of us. We also may have to stand out here and boom blast and kill this touched by the void guy too. So really all you can help with is injuring this guy. So let's see what kind of hurt you can put on this guy. And make me happy that we picked you up, random Anu Berserker. That was a good job breaking the window.
Engaging.
And 1 out of 3. Pretty bad. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to open with the sniper shot by Sean Skelpit. And see what kind of hurt we can bring on this guy. See if we can bring him down without the turret, and therefore use the turret back here. Is this mega armor? Well, the abdomen has 30. I think we can deal with that. especially if I can reach on a boom blast, which might be pushing range a little bit. Obviously, it's not pushing their range, but it sure is pushing our range. So, Sean?
Come get some.
Not a guaranteed shot, but it's a decent one. Let's go find out what kind of an enemy, how he is touched by the void. Heads out. And he calls reinforcements, so he's got to die. He has got to die. Robbie Zasso has taken his shot to help get someone on our side. He might have a pistol follow-up. So it looks like well, the other option is doing more damage output. That might be getting too close to this guy now, because these guys have pretty good range. A 16, and then be able to jump. Yeah, that would put him in range of being able to mind control us. So instead, maybe, because you can move through the goo, okay, Jerry. Oh, but then that guy's the wild card. He's a very big wild card against us. So maybe I have to look at seeing what your laser shot potential is over here instead. Well, we always have the turret. Maybe we just don't need to mess around. Let's take the turret. Not there. Not there. Well, that's an option. We could kill that and then bring everybody else over here. But this guy is absolutely the most dangerous thing we're facing right now. But I would want to find out what this shot would look like. I really would. So let's just take one little step. If we're going to end up coming against this guy with some shots, we're going to need to move anyway. And let's just see what our shot is.
Just give the word.
And we'd have 3 of them.
Just give the word.
Didn't quite do as much damage as I'd hoped. Let's hide you again in case the virus guy doesn't go down. We have the Scorcher. I think we have to use the Scorcher now. Here. To have a really good chance to take him down. We can easily finish him off with somebody else, right? And then do some extra hurt over here. Let's stay still, huh? Okay. One more little shot. We'll take him out. In fact, can you see him with your pistol?
Looking for an angle.
Not much of an angle. Does he lean over that way any further? Ah, we missed. It was worth a try, and I think it was worth a try. Mad Max, or Mad Max. I keep wanting to call you Mad Max. I've said that 100 times. We're going to give you some pistol shot. Well, I can always see about throwing a grenade, too. So let's bring you here. And then we should have an answer there so you don't get blasted by virus. So we have a grenade as a possibility, and that's our more definite answer, so let's take it. And reinforcements are off the table for the time being now. Now we gotta get this guy. We're not safe until he's out of the picture. And since you're crouching, Jerry, let's come here and see what this shot looks like. Oh, it looked better than that. I don't know how else to put it. It looked better than that. So we're going to give you a chance now, Yaya. So as you notice, we're all standing out in the open. Now we have a mind control probably against this guy. He's panicked anyway. So we really got to take the shot and hope we get a tighter grouping than the last attempt. Much, much better. That's why I like Phoenix Point over New Jericho sometimes, unless you get really, really close. He's going to bleed out, so he will not be shooting us. So we did what we had to do there, which now means that we have you to overwatch. So I guess, yeah, we're keeping some folks in the open, because how far are you going to move? If this Acheron comes back our way, I want to get him.
Area covered.
And then Matt, we're going to overwatch you too. I mean, what else are you going to shoot at? We got that guy. You're not going to hit that small of a target at that range. So yeah, you're just going to overwatch with a pistol against something coming. In fact, why do a long overwatch when you have a short, hard to hit range thing, in case that Mindfragger gets this far. And then we got our 2 boom blasters here, and we're going to see if they can do anything for us, because they are not going to get far enough, I don't think. I mean, let's just see what that shot looks like. Yeah, no wonder your return fire didn't hit. That's a horrible shot. So I think our best move is indeed some boom blast for now. And you are back up to 9. So you must have taken some damage where your delirium, by taking that one hit, your delirium went up. So now it's affecting our will. Instead of being at 10 like it was at the start, it's now down to 9. So delirium taken during battle immediately reduces one's willpower. It's not at the end of the mission, anything like that. It is absolute and immediate. We're gonna shred here, so if we do get a chance to hit, we will be able to hit. And not have, and he can't, I don't think he can be so jumpy now either. We took out a leg, apparently. And let's see if that's indeed what we want to do with you, or do I want to come out a little wider? I think if I came out this wide, I can get a destiny shot. I think I can destinize over here. And then if I felt like using the will, no, I could only come here, and then that's not a guaranteed hit for a destiny. Although I think I might be able to pick up and hit on the leg to weaken him some more. So I can come here and boom blast for a 2-action grenade, and then still shoot a destiny. And you have you're in a better will position at the moment, Dark Admiral. So let's do that.
Let's do this. Executing.
Yeah, and we could start working on these guys, but you know, let's get this guy. He's hurting us a bit with his goose spray, so let's try to hurt him some more. All right, now I think if we're lucky, we can at least see that leg. Man, I was counting on being able to hit that leg. I was thinking the leg, because look at that. That leg should be wide enough. Yeah, it looks like it's zeroing on this thing in the back. So so much for that. We might as well get some benefit from it out here on the abdomen, if he would stay still for a second.
Steel on target.
And here we go. Jerry, maybe I can spread ourselves out a little bit, so when they shoot the bombs again, they don't hurt us so bad. Let's hope. Oh my! And he's got the Umbra glow, or touched by the void glow. gonna have to get out of cover, or get into cover pretty quick. And he's resurrected. Good hit. Both of them hit. And we got more acid on us. More goo and acid. Oh no, 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 no. That's a lot of acid. That's kill me acid. Nanotech helped, but not all that much. That's die acid. I don't know if we can survive. I don't know. Yeah, we did not survive. Wow. Mad Matt. That was rough and nasty. That was bad, 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 bad. So